welcoming you. You also visit Kumbh Fair.
Kumbh Fair?
Kumbh Fair.
It like this.
स्केल जो है 15 मिनट डिवाइडिंग बाय 60 मिनट
Amazing.
1 minute 1 minute is 20 second the interval
Okay, just finished another productive morning of work in my internet cafe that I have found here. It's not really an internet cafe, but that's what I started to call using it because I'm using it like that. And because they don't really have these kinds of things here, of course, it's quite a Western concept. But I'm very happy that they have very fast internet and they are super friendly, letting me work here. I'll quickly introduce you to the guys and show you around a bit. My new friend here that's letting me stay and work here. I'm very thankful for that. What was your name?
Mukesh Tiwari.
Mukesh Tiwari.
Welcome India, man.
Yeah, thank you. Are you the owner of the place?
He is the owner. I am taking care of this restaurant.
Okay. Nice. And this is like very close to the corridor, right? So there's a lot of people, a lot of pilgrims that come for visiting the temple.
Yes.
They come here to eat in the morning. The food's really nice.
Thank you so much.
People are super friendly.
It's my pleasure. How you feel about Ujjain?
Yeah. So Ujjain for me, it feels super special. I was super surprised with how beautiful the corridor is and how much effort and energy is put into restoring these kinds of historical narratives. I did not expect that. And also along the riverbank with the temples, it feels really special. So it's clearly not a lot. It's not very known to the Western people. Like Western tourists are not really coming here, and I also really feel in the way that I'm treated. It makes it very interesting. But I highly recommend that people would come and visit this place.
I am welcoming you. You also visit Kumbh Fair.
Kumbh Fair?
Kumbh Fair. Few years ago, there is a fight in between Evil and Devtas.
Okay.
For what? There is a pond in which there is some energy. If you drink, then you will be alive forever.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why the Kumbh is held. In that situation, Lord Shiva drink poison. That's why his name also Neelkant Mahadev. Neelkant means blue neck.
Okay. Yeah. You
Yes,
see
yes.
also one of the statues has like a
Yes,
blue throat. Like, okay, so that's related to it. Nice. Cool. It's like a location?
No, there is 4 location where the in which drink is divided.
Okay, so there's 4
4
locations.
location, yes.
where they-
Nasik, Prayag, Haridwar or Ujjain.
Okay.
Every 12 years the Kumbh is held in this 4 location.
Exactly. So it's like a festival that returns
Yes,
every
yes.
12 years. And it's like a month long, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Many person come across the worldwide over here.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pilgrimage.
I'm just welcoming you. Please come and enjoy this moment.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Jai Shri Mahakal.
He is the owner of this building.
Nice to meet you. Then, what you drink is like Amrit, is it?
Yes, Amrit.
Amrit.
That's exactly me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's is it somewhere there's a temple which is connected to Amrit?
4 rivers.
Yeah, 4 rivers. Yeah.
Rivers. Here, Shipra. Illahad Ganga. Illahad, Prayag, Ganga river. There is 4 rivers.
दो जगह गंगा है और एक जगह शिप्रा है. और एक जगह गोदावरी.
Here few drops of Amrit split.
Okay.
That's why
and they turn into the rivers.
if you take a bath in that
In the river?
in the river at that time, then your
All your sins get washed away, right?
yes.
Just as in the Ganga river.
Yes.
Okay. So that Amrit is the river. It divides in the 4 rivers. It's the drop is split into
All India.
That's
All
great.
India में 4 rivers.
Yeah,
4 नदियों में पानी की बूंदें गिरी है.
it's beautiful. Nice.
उसमें एक उज्जैन है.
Yeah. I think maybe I'll go for a swim then today, if the weather gets a bit better.
Ujjain is also famous. Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna educated here.
Yes. The Sandipani ashram.
Yes, right.
I've been yesterday. Okay, nice. I think I actually want to try to go for a swim then today, based on this this conversation. Thank you for your nice
It's my
explanation.
pleasure. Welcome again.
So it's this is
Mayuri Vahini.
restaurant.
Yes.
Perfect. So everybody knows. Great place. We're back again. Good morning in the hotel. Just received lunch from Auntie. I need to improvise a bit because the power just fell out. And apparently that's a thing during rainy season, right? That it's affecting the electricity
problem.
What's-
This is a
what-
curd.
Yeah?
This curd is called raita in Hindi. It's a bafla. It's a chili.
Oh, the bafla. You showed it yesterday on the phone.
ये सुनना कुछ प्लेट वेट लाया बेटा.
The bafla, and you eat it.
Bafla.
It's like basically.
दाल.
Is it like a piece of bread?
Piece of
Bread?
yo wheat flour ना.
Dough? Dough. Yeah.
Wheat flour.
Okay.
Mash it like this.
Can I sit, Ben?
Of course.
Like this.
Oh, really good.
So dal chawal.
It was
We just took. This is a bafla.
the bafla. It's really nice because this is not something I have not at all tried before. It's completely new. It's really nice. Thank you, Auntie. Chesi and Mahakal.
This is Malwa special dal bafla.
So this is super regional.
Yeah.
Love it. Great experiences. Okay, back on the bike with Shubham. Right now we're on our way to
Jantar Mantar Observatory.
the observatory.
Jantar Mantar.
Jantar Mantar. It's the astrological observatory that's really dating back from the ancient Vedic times, right?
People used to see time.
Exactly. They studied time and the cycles of the planets, and that's also where a lot of the astrological knowledge of hand reading and like the prophecies that they can make about your lifetime and what's going to happen at what age.
Vikramaditya Vedic Ghadi.
The clock tower does not have signal. Oh, this is the observatory.
For your 100 rupees
Mm-hmm.
and for me for 10 rupees.
Perfect, no problem.
इनका टिकट दे दीजिए. हाँ और एक मेरा दे दीजिए. 110. 100 rupees for yours. 10 rupees for me.
10 only. Lucky
Yes.
boy.
Just because of I'm local. I'm Indian.
he is the guide for this observatory.
Hi. Jai Shri Mahakal.
Built the Raja's Sawai Jai Singh. The 5 observatory in the India. First observatory Delhi, second Ujjain, third Mathura, fourth Banaras and fifth Jaipur. और स्केल जो है 15 मिनट डिवाइडिंग बाय 60 मिनट 1 मिनट 1 मिनट इज 20 सेकंड द इंटरवल ऑफ 20 सेकंड इज द least 20 seconds in this shadow is giving in this portion to find out the reading 15 30 35 8 31
So it really can tell you the exact time
yes
of the day.
yes
Wow.
exactly. This axis 23 degree 11 minute to see the pole star.
It points to the North
Yes,
Star.
it's the north. The exact north.
Exact north. Yes, amazing.
This name of instrument Digansh. Digansh. ये advanced astronomy to find out the altitude or azimuth. To give the shadow and string the dhaga to see the
Thread.
thread to see
Thread
the
gives the shadow.
yes to find out the zenith. इंग्लिश हिंदी दोनों में बैठे ना आप?
These
Yeah,
books
but-
they explain how the different instruments work.
Yes.
Okay.
And all the details of.
ये सभी हैं इसमें ये सन डायल
Beautiful.
It costs if you want purchase
130
130 rupees.
Okay.
Both of you?
हाँ बहुत है
Both of you.
the name of this book
It's really nice.
Hindi and English both Hindi and English and description in this portion the ISRO Pramukh Somnath
Indian Space Research Center.
my name is B.K. Tiwari this is the library take the money.
Yes, thank you. So we just bought the books about the observatory, so we can study it a bit more at home.
वीडियो इनका कौन सा मेरा मोबाइल
You should also subscribe.
So channel, subscribe it.
मेरा भी चैनल डाल दो सर्कस
Okay, it has become an exchange of YouTube channels. He also has his own YouTube channel.
Tutorial.
So we're very lucky to meet like an official observer from the. You work also here?
हाँ yes
Okay.
this is my table
Okay, this is your office, your desk. Nice. And you use also the instruments?
Yes.
yes
Yeah. You use them for
to find
all of
out these readings
Okay.
yours book put on the bed
Oh wow! So you made the book based on these instruments?
हाँ yes yes
Oh wow! That's amazing. Love it.
the base of main book is the Surya Siddhant Surya Siddhant is the language of the Sanskrit
Yeah, yeah.
जैसे वो वक्रानु वक्रा कुटिला मंदा मंद समाता शीघ्रतरा शीघ्र घृणावस्तका घटी तन्नादि शीघ्र
Nobody
शीघ्र.
knows Sanskrit, and he's translated in English or Hindi.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you know all the Sanskrit. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Jai Shri Mahakal.
Thank you, sir.
So I thought this observatory would be the ideal location to have a little bit of extra knowledge sharing that I wanted to do, especially on the topics of astronomy and the movement of celestial bodies and the calendrics and chronology that is based on these events. Basically, the sky functioning as one big clock that circles over us, and with these kinds of beautiful, extremely intelligent but still very simple instruments, they were able to make sense of these movements and use them for a better understanding of the reality that we're living in and how time moves and how we are related as a human beings to these cycles of time. And that's really where, of course, I talk a lot about chronology and different calendars, which basically show a very cyclical pattern repeating within our human history. So if you remember the presentation that I did about the Phoenix cycle and these cycles of these big 3 circles, which were based on multiples of 552 years. What's really special about Ujjain is that this is one of the places where back in the ancient times, where really the beginnings of Vedic culture, is where they established these kinds of observatories to really study the astronomical events, astronomy. And it's these kinds of places where they basically established the Vedic calendar and developed this knowledge around the yugas and the Kali Yuga that we're currently living in. And like I presented in the previous video, this Vedic culture really started to kind of start with the influence of the Indo-European migration into the Indus Valley and all the knowledge that was already existing in this very sophisticated, developed civilization. It's this mix of Indo-European knowledge that also started to contribute to the Vedics and started to develop the Sanskrit alphabet and the gods that they are revering. And with this knowledge, this starting time of the Vedic culture, they started in these kinds of observatories to establish that the point where the Kali Yuga started, which is somewhere around 3100 BC, which is, if you recall those circles, kind of in the beginning of the big circle in the Vapor Canopy times. So it's not that they already had a Vedic culture back then. It's not that they started. They, in retrospect, realized through these kinds of instruments and studying the celestial bodies that are visiting us, that we are able to see in the sky, and with these kinds of observatories, that that was a good point to start the Vedic calendar, the Kali Yuga. And this is correlating beautifully, and that's why it gets really interesting, and where the knowledge of Archaix comes into play again. That moment of 3102 BC, that corresponds perfectly with the observation of an object in the sky which Jason Brashears refers to as the Nemesis X object. And it's this object that also aligns with a moment with like huge cataclysmic events that happened due to this celestial body visiting our planet in its orbit. And this is a very similar kind of visitation of a celestial body that is happening as with the Phoenix cycle. And in that way there are like, I think, 2 or 3 different planetary bodies that are visiting us on a periodic basis, that once they occur in the sky, they bring these kinds of cataclysms, and they basically reset civilizations or parts of civilizations in the world because of the influence that they have on our atmosphere, our climate, our living environment, our circumstances. And yeah, I think that's basically a nice way to round it up a little bit, because I just wanted to draw that parallel between the Yuga cycle and the Archaic knowledge. And this also, so as the establishment of the Vedic calendar, but also based on these cycles, we are able to kind of make prophecies of what is going to happen, because we know when certain cycles will be ending or starting again, because these objects in the sky, they will visit us again, they will be visible again. And thus we know that would be the coming of some kind of cataclysmic event resulting in a civilization reset that we will endure as humanity. And one of those, if you recall also those 3 circles again, is drawing very close, and it's exactly this periodicity of the Nemesis X object that is aligning with the years 2046 and 2106, if I'm correct, which are going to be very important dates where we can expect big things to happen, big changes, big transformations in our worlds, our realities, and things that we're going to witness. And in the next episode, I will present more a little bit, bringing all these different elements that I've touched on so far, with the cycles, these bringers of wisdom, like the incarnations, the avatars of Vishnu, and the end that's kind of that is dawning upon us, the end of a few of these cycles, which are all accumulating in the coming 50 to 100 years, where again a lot of end time prophecies of all these different religions or systems of knowledge are kind of saying very similar things, but all in their own words and with their own explanations and theories behind it all. I think that's enough for now, and I'll see you back in the last episode. Thanks. Join the Yours to Source email course today, subscribe to my mailing list, and ensure you never miss a step on this journey of spiritual growth. Your path to aligning with Source and discovering how it wants to express itself through you begins here.